Today I'm going to take us on an adventure around the town of Camarillo. We're ready to go.
Gotta hit the lights for safety. So this is Las Posas, and this is kind of one of the two main streets in my town. And as you can see, it's pretty empty. Now it is the weekend, but we're still feeling the effects of self-isolation. Now, how did your city do? Were people following the advice to self-isolate and self-quarantine yourself? Or were people doing things as if nothing was happening? Let me know in the comment section down below and where you're located. Some places were hit a lot harder than others. Our area, relatively speaking, was not really hit that hard. But people really did stay inside and did not go out. I'll show you here some of the places that were affected by it. Watch out, squirrel. You can see the long shadow because I'm starting early. I want to get out before it gets too hot today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cross over here. I'll show you where the local bike shop is. This bike shop's been around for a long time. It's funny, they have this new place called a cycle bar. And at first you think, hey, that's awesome. A little beer after your ride, but it's actually a spin class. This is it. This is how you feel when you're riding, right? Rock your ride. So they literally opened up, and there's another place. It seems to be everything is with a bar. I'm not sure. This Pure Bar is just like an exercise class. These are some companies. This is a Mexican restaurant. You can see all the signs in front. Social distance protocols. A lot of places are only using takeout now. And so this is the Mexican restaurant. There's blenders. I don't know how they're doing. They do phone orders. Subway. I don't know how Subway's even staying in business to begin with. They've had some bad publicity. But that's what's happening with most of the restaurants, is they're just takeout now. Let's go over here. It's open for takeout. So, I guess. And again, here's the bike shop. It says, bring the repairs due to the back. There we go. But a lot of places you could see, there's KFC over there. They got big signs, we're open, please. Now the funny thing is, here's the local McDonald's. It's amazing how many people, I don't really eat McDonald's, but it's amazing how many people do. And they're really open. And they've been, every time their line is full. Hit a button over here. Right over here is a place called Rolling Pin. God, I'm shocked there's no one here. They're open too. So this is the famous Rolling Pin, and you'll see it in actual commercials and stuff like that. Usually on a Sunday, 6:30, 7, there's a line. There's just not a lot of business, I guess, right now. People are not eating donuts. I'm not a donut guy, but supposedly they're pretty good donuts. There's a new gym over here called Orange Theory, and they literally just opened up, and then the COVID-19 happened, and so now they have classes online. That seems to be like the new thing, is all these gyms, in order to try to maintain membership, I think, they have exercise classes online. It's almost like Zwift for push-ups. You'll see all these pine cones on the side of the road. Certain times of the year, the pine cones fall and they are all over the place. And another town about 15 miles away from here is a place called Thousand Oaks. And I made another video and I made the comment that it's amazing how dangerous the place is at certain times, because you really got to watch where you're riding. Chuck Wagon Cafe. I've been here before. It's one of those staples of Camarillo. Never sure what year they think they're in, but it reminds me of the TV show Alice. Here you can see all the parks are still closed off from the pandemic. That's the main plumbing place of Camarillo, Camarillo Plumbing. Been there for, like most things here, 100 years. Supposedly, this is one of the busiest In-N-Out burgers like ever. I think the only one that's busier is the one near LAX. And so if you've never been to California, you obviously have to try an In-N-Out burger. But what makes them famous is obviously the hamburger. But what I always think was kind of cool was these trees, how they have these palm trees and they're crossing. And then they grow them, and then as they grow upwards, they tend to, because of gravity, just want to grow upwards. So right now it's too early, but you got to have the In-N-Out experience. In-N-Out burger, I mean.